What's up, y'all? What's up? What up? What up, y'all? What's up? It's just Jamie. Getting ready to have a guest join us here in a minute. It was good timing. We are waiting. Got Jack joining us here in a minute. How's everybody doing? Go ahead and put my hat on right so everybody knows my name. There we go. Ta-da. Everybody, this is Whammo 100.1. We are in Pittsburgh. Getting ready for Jack. There's Jack. Jack, what's up, man? All right, let me work on adding you, mi amigo. All right, man, I'm looking for you here. Do. This is acting kind of crazy. Hey, Jack, can you request to join me real quick, man? Looking for you, bro. Looking for you, man. Stand by, everybody. We are working on this. We are working on this. I thought I saw you in here, man. We are working on bringing on Jack. Bringing on Jack. Bringing on Jack. All right, we're working on everybody. There we go. Nah, that's not it. Melanie's right. Yeah, Jack, I'm looking for you, man. There we go. There he is. Hold on, everybody. He's coming.
What's going on?
There he is. What's up, man?
Sorry about that. I was trying to join. My bad. Here we go.
Man, it's all good, man.
How you
feeling?
doing? I'm good, man. Sorry, I asked you the same thing at the same time, but I'm having a great day, man. I'm just staying at home. I've been practicing guitar and stuff, and yeah, man. I'm happy to be talking to you. How's Pittsburgh right now?
Things are good, man. Things are good. We're same status as you over there. Just trying to be entertained and at home at the same time, man. It's kind of crazy. I see you. Yeah. You're a little smoother than me. This is my quarantine. Remember No Shave November? Yeah, this is my quarantine answer to that. So I'm a little Patch Adams and stuff. But man,
it honestly looks good. It looks good.
Thanks,
it looks
man.
Like you trimmed it like with a 1 or something. Nah,
not at all.
Any of that. I can't do that at all. Like I had to shave before. After I worked out today, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be doing some of these things. Like I can't be looking like I don't look like you. Kind of pull it off. Like for me,
Thanks, man.
I look dirty, dude. Super dirty.
Dude,
So
you might want to run for office. That was a good. That was nice, man.
I love it. Hey, is the weather all right over there? Like, what's Pittsburgh weather like right now?
Weather's kind of, typically how it is in the Midwest. You know what I mean? It's I've always told people, like, I lived in the Midwest all my life, dude, and I said don't ever trust weather in the Midwest until Mother's Day, because April always makes everybody look so dumb, because you get out your shorts, you're thinking it's nice and we're gonna have sunshine, everybody's gonna get a tan, you get your SPF 5 out and stuff, dude, and it's
Yep.
like, and then all of a sudden snow the next week, and you're like, oh, I thought the winter was over. No, bro, no,
No,
do
that's
not trust it.
literally, dude. I mean, I feel your pain. I'm in Nebraska right now, so
Okay.
this is where I grew up, and so
Yeah.
I know all about that. Like, literally, I don't know if you guys got the snow last week, but we got like 5 inches of snow on
You get
Friday or
5
something.
inches?
Yeah, it was like a blizzard at times. Like,
What?
literally, it was insane. And then I woke up
Wow.
the next morning and like basically 50% of the snow was gone. And then by the end of day on Friday or Saturday, whatever that was, it was all gone. And then it was like 70 degrees today.
Wow. I
Yeah,
didn't know that you guys got 5 inches. We got like, a little bit of
got
you
some
know,
dust.
we got a sprinkle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, we got
No, I
no,
know.
but you lived in LA for a while though, right?
I live there just currently because of the
Mm-hmm.
situation, and coronavirus. I'm back in Omaha with my whole family because, it's like where
Okay.
I grew up. It's the house that I grew up in. And there's a bed for me. There's a room for me. And my mom, takes
That's
care of
what's up,
me. And so
man.
I just felt safer and sounder at my own house in a way less populated state of
Yeah,
Nebraska. So yeah,
yeah.
California was just it was started to get kind of sketchy in early March, and then like
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I saw people wearing masks out and about everywhere, I was just like this is crazy, and I'm glad
Yeah.
that they're wearing masks. But if I didn't need to be there, so I was like, I'm out of here. I got to get back to Nebraska. There's only like, 300,000 people in Omaha instead of like
Okay.
5 million or whatever in LA. So
Right.
way chiller, but you're kind of in the in between. Pittsburgh's definitely like on the map, It's like there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that live there. Is it bad there or is it all right?
I mean, it's pretty bad. It's not what Philly is on the exact opposite side of the state over there by New York and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
So when you talk Pennsylvania, it's kind of two different worlds. You know what I mean? Because we're more like in the mountains and stuff.
Right.
So we don't and our population isn't nearly as broad as Philadelphia is. But dude, it's pretty intense. It's nothing compared to small town USA. You know what I mean? It's
Right. Right.
the governor here is making wants everybody to stay at home. The whole stay at home order. I don't know if they're doing that in Nebraska too, but
Yeah, they haven't implemented that in Nebraska. I'm kind of bummed about it. I wish our governor would kind of step up and do something about that because I feel like it's a lot about taking action before you see like results. You know what I'm saying? Like just because there's
mhm.
under 1,000 cases shouldn't mean that you're not making people stay home. But at the same time, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just want people to stay safe, and so I feel
Yeah.
like the way to do that is to stay home. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, that's the vibes right now. It's crazy, like releasing a song in the midst of this whole quarantine
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everything that's going on. Like, I don't know if you saw the video for my new song,
Yep.
I Love, but it's all
Yep.
shot by me on my iPhone and like by my friend
That's
Josh,
crazy.
and my dad helped with it, my mom helped with it, and so
Your
it's
parents
just,
helped out?
yeah, man, my parents are a
Really?
huge part. Yeah, like
That's sweet, man.
my mom
Wow.
actually took the photo that I used for the cover art of My Love, just because we
Okay.
were on like a rush and I had the decision, I either could release it now or I had to wait until everything was over. And I know I saw so many of my fans who were dying to know what was the next chapter like for me. And so I
Yeah.
wanted to get it going. I wanted to start it off, and, I want to have things going by summer. And so I don't know what the situation is going to be like around the world or even in America by that point, but I want to be able to play live for people. I want to be able to, influence as many people as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I thought to do that was to connect with them ASAP because I didn't want to wait another, like, however long it was. I had no idea. So I'm really glad with how it turned out, but it's just crazy because if you would have asked me 6 months ago, like, how's your video going to be for your debut single, I would have never thought that I shot it on an iPhone,
Wow. Yeah. Then let
It's
me ask
pretty
you this:
wild.
when you when it was the Jack and Jack era, is going solo something you had planned on doing, or was it like a in the back of your mind kind of a thing? You know what I mean? Because you guys had a lot of success as a team. I mean,
Yeah,
what
no,
do you
for
think?
sure. We had so much fun, man. Like, I can't even tell you, we had the best times in the world. But it was
Yeah.
always something that we were talking about, you know.
Hmm.
You can go back in interviews from 2014 where we're mentioning, you know, solo projects. I don't know if we knew that it was going to be, you know, the way it went. Like, I didn't know if, of course, we didn't predict the future, but we knew we would come out with solo tapes at some point. We just didn't know how that was going to happen or what the transition was going to be like. And I think we're
Okay.
both very happy with it because that's my dog. That's like, no matter what, that's my guy. And so we're excited to make our solo stuff. And I'm actually, you know, it's been like 8 months since I've been in the studio with Johnson. So I'm really excited to get back in the studio with him as well.
What's going on with Johnson? Is he? Can you give us an update on his
Yeah,
solo work?
yeah, for sure. I mean,
Okay.
he has so much more music than me because he works at a way faster rate. And
Hmm.
he has so many good songs. So he's gonna come out with his first solo thing when he's ready. I don't know
Okay.
the exact date, but he says it's coming very soon. We've been talking about it recently, especially with me coming out with music. He's like, yeah, man, I'm really excited because I'm gonna put my stuff out in the next coming months. So I'm really
Nice.
excited for that. And I think he's gonna put out a whole album. He has this whole project idea. I don't want to ruin anything for him, but
Sure.
I'm really excited to see how our fans react to his project because he has like a complete package. Like he has his whole thing ready to go, and so I'm really really excited for the people who have seen my stuff to see his stuff as well, and then for all those
Okay.
people to see us come back as a group one day, you know, and
Yeah.
see us working together. But it's just fluid, man. It feels right and it feels natural, so we're having fun.
That's awesome, man. Well,
Yeah.
how did the link with Don Toliver happen?
Don Toliver, that was through my management. He's a guy that I was a big fan of
Hmm.
before I ever thought to reach out to him to be on the song. And I talked to my manager Adam, and he said he knew his manager pretty well, Don's manager, and he would reach out and see if it's something he's interested in. He was like, but don't count on it. You know, it's like
Got
he's
you.
doing really well right now, and like you don't know what people are
That
going to
disclaimer.
be into. But he was super
I
into
hate
the
when they do
song,
that,
and
man.
I remember he called me and he was like, "Yo, Jack, like this my love, like that shit is a banger, dude. You gotta
Mm.
like let's get this stuff out." And I was just surprised to hear him be so engaged with me and my team and be like ready to be on the song so quickly. But yeah, he
Yeah.
sent me the verse, and as soon as I heard the verse, I was like, "Yo, this has to be the version." I thought he killed it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice.
You heard the song?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It was
good,
nice.
good, good. Yeah,
Yeah, it
he's
was.
fire, dude. Have you heard any of his new music?
Yeah, we play a little bit of his stuff. We play some of the stuff on our station now. You know, he's still scheduled for this tour with The Weeknd. And
Yeah,
their show in Pittsburgh, late June, is still scheduled. So you know, with all these shows being canceled and everything being postponed, and you know all that kind of stuff, it's last I checked, man, they're still on. So
wow. I
I
did
mean,
not
I think
even.
that's really dope.
I mean, it is dope that they're still gonna go out there. I just hope that it's a safe environment for
Yeah,
people to
me
be.
too.
Like I don't, like I said, we don't know what the situation is gonna be like in 2 months. But
Right.
if it's safe and everyone's healthy, then hell yeah, that would be amazing. That's a show that I'm looking forward to. I know he's coming to Omaha in like August, and I was thinking I might come back for that show. But
Nice.
yeah, that's. I mean, I'm a huge fan of The Weeknd too, so I would love to
Yeah.
see that show.
Dude, if I could have my hair like The Weeknd for just one day, I would be. I might get so many followers, and it'd be crazy. It'd be.
He's had quite the styles in the past, man. He had that
Yeah.
long hair, and then he went with the nice cut, and then now he's got like that 70s or 80s vibe going.
Yeah. You've
He's a
seen
vibe.
what was that movie? Cut. Do you see Cut Gems?
I have not
Uncut
seen that.
Gems. That's what it
I
was.
keep
Yeah,
telling myself I'm gonna see it, but I haven't seen
dude.
it.
You know he's in it, right? The Weeknd's in it.
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah, I think it's like one or two scenes. I mean, and he actually wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't like a whole bunch of lines. You know what I mean? It was more
Yeah,
like, hey, say this and act this way. You can tell he was kind of being coached a little bit. But
yeah.
I mean, for the lines that he had, yeah, I was like, okay, all right. The Weeknd's
Okay,
got a
you were
couple of
convinced.
lines.
Okay, now I'm very excited to see that
Yeah,
movie
dude, you should
because
see it. I mean, think about it. The
that's
Rock started with just like one scene in Scorpion King, and look at him now. You know what I mean?
no,
So,
he's like the highest paid actor in the world. You don't know what's gonna happen, but for that's inspiring for me, the Weekend situation, because that's always something
mhm.
that I've always I've really, really wanted to get into acting. That's like a huge
Oh,
passion.
really?
Yeah, as a kid, like I didn't know if I wanted to sing or if I wanted to act. I knew I wanted to do one of the two, but it just
Okay.
happened that music came first. And so I'm like equally as passionate about acting, and it's something that I work on all the time. And so I'm like,
Wow.
I can't wait to do like a debut like that. Or if you've seen that, I
Yeah.
think Post Malone was in that Mark Wahlberg movie recently. And so,
Yeah. And he wasn't
but
bad in that either, man.
I need to watch both of those, man. I'm
He
slacking, but
wasn't bad.
I'm interested in seeing how they do, and that's something that I'm so ready to do. So I can't wait until
Yeah.
offers start coming in. Like, hey, come be in our movie.
Let me ask you this, man. You talked about you had considered acting, music came first. And we all know that Jack and Jack really blew up on the Vine platform, right?
Yeah,
Um, there's the ongoing question: how do I blow up on social media, if you will, right? Um, what advice would you give to someone who's trying to get their followers up, trying to get their engagement up, trying to get something trending, whatever if it's a song, if it's a skit, if it's a
yeah,
clothing line, you know what I mean? Everybody's trying to get trending and succeed, obviously.
yeah.
What advice would you give to someone with that?
I mean, I wish I had all the answers, and I wish I knew exactly how to do things, because even myself, as an artist and as someone who has had success in the past, you're still
Hmm.
looking for the next thing, and you're looking for how do I make, it's like for me, it's like, how do I make my love heard by the world? And
Right.
so, you know, you just got to work every day and be genuine to who you are. I feel like
Mm.
with me and Johnson, every time we were the most genuine, and any time that we really felt passionate about something was when that thing would explode the biggest. With our Vine careers, it was always
Okay.
it was this Vine called Nerd Vandals. I don't know if you were familiar with any of our
Mm.
Vines,
I
but
mean,
we
yeah,
we had
I don't
this.
remember that one though.
Of course, no, it's very specific, but I know our day one fans really know that Vine, because it took us from being like, we had maybe like 5,000 followers, and that Vine alone took us to like 250,000, 500,000 followers in like two
Wow.
weeks. And it was just because it was something that we actually sat on for a while, and we were like, is this funny, or is it just funny to us? And we were like,
Mm.
you know
Right.
what? Fuck it. Even if it's just funny to us, like, let's just put it out there and see how people respond to it. And immediately people responded so well to that one Vine, and,
Wow.
and allowed us to kind of really lean into our own humor more and more so than we ever did before. And so to answer that question, I would just say, be genuine,
Hmm.
and don't do anything that feels too forced. But if you're someone who wants to hop on all the trends, then that's cool too. Just try to do as many trends as you can. Like, I know, like, if you're trying to get big on TikTok, like, do all the TikTok dances, do what's hot right now,
Hmm. Yeah.
just have fun with it if that's what you really want. But yeah, it's about being genuine. I think people want to connect with people. That's it.
And speaking of, dude, I mean, what really made me think about that question was when I saw how you had personally replied to all these people on Twitter, who had retweeted your song, man. And I met Mike Posner probably
Oh,
about 12 years ago, right when he first, like, when the Cooler Than Me record came out,
oh,
and
nice.
he had just graduated college, man. And I'll never forget, he gave me the best advice, because I asked him and said, how did you develop a following, at a young age? And at least back then it was a young age, right? And he said to me, no matter what you do, always pursue people and don't expect people to pursue you. He said, if you give them a reason to be your fan and you make them feel a certain way, you'll get fans all the time. And I think that's really what you did, man, is you really showed that you're not some dude that's just on Twitter and occasionally you'll chime in and say what's up and then you're out. That personal touch, man, goes a long, long way for people.
I
You know what I
agree,
mean?
and Posner's definitely someone who knows what he's talking about. I feel like he's very
Yeah.
spiritually connected to who he is as a person, and he's very grounded and down to earth. He's been through a lot of different phases in his life, and
Hmm.
I feel a similar way, But yeah, once you have fans, or people who look up to you or follow you, a mass amount of people, even if it's just thousands and it's not like 100,000 or a million yet, like, that's still a ton of people. Even
Right.
1,000, that is even 917 people, like, that's a ton of people who are in this, watching this right now, and we're influencing their thoughts even like as we speak. And so I feel like
Yeah.
it's really important to remember that. And like you said, yeah, connecting with fans, like, once you have that base, I feel like it's for sure a way to connect with even more people, because like I said, everybody just wants to connect and feel like they have a friend in someone else, and feel like they
Absolutely.
understand
Right.
someone, can
Right.
relate to that person. And so that's just the way I've been doing it. But you know, there's times where I haven't used Twitter at all as well, but I don't want people to think that that was a time where I didn't feel like interacting with fans. It was just, you know, there are just moments where you're just feeling it and moments when you're not. And so it's really up to you to find where that balance lies. And you know, I don't know, I'm constantly learning. I don't know all the answers, but I'm learning.
Hey, none of us are, man. None of us are. I hear you. What do you you're stuck in the house in or I guess we should say bored in the house in Nebraska right now, right? Or what do you what are you streaming, man? Like what platforms I'll just ask. Are you a Tiger King guy?
Oh, 100%. I've been
You
watching
are?
Tiger. Yeah. Yeah, I watched the whole thing with my parents and my sisters and their boyfriends, because we have like 7 people in the house right now, and we're all staying quarantined together. And so we're finding ways to like not hate each other. And so one of those things and we gotta watch some things collectively as a whole group. So Tiger King was one of those things, and that's like that was like one of my favorite shows ever. Even though it was so dumb, it was so good, like so entertaining. And it really caught the whole world by storm. And we were talking like we didn't know, like, would it be as big if it didn't come out during this crazy pandemic, during this time where everyone is forced to stay home?
Right.
And I couldn't even answer that question. I don't know. Are you watching stuff like that?
Oh yeah, dude. I watched. I think I binged it in 2 days. Like it's because here's what's funny is, you know, the first episode where they talk about the guy in Zanesville, Ohio, that had the animals that released them. Yeah, dude. I was on the radio in Ohio when that happened. And
so you know about that
situation. Yeah. So when they talked
were
about
you like scared for your life when that happened?
Well, I was probably about maybe 30 to 45 minutes away from where that happened. So, you know, I wasn't expecting a chimpanzee to get on Interstate 70 and show up in my backyard. You know what I mean? But I did have family over there. So I did, like, dude, this thing happened at 2:00 in the morning when it all first went down. So yeah, I was working a late night show on the radio. So I called my family at 2:00 in the morning, like, hey, you guys, if you see a zebra or a lion, you probably might want to shut the gates. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was
what a wild situation.
Crazy. It
opened my eyes to so much more. Like, I didn't realize there were, you know, more tigers in captivity in America than there are in the wild in the entire world. That's to me, it's a really sad statistic. Like, it makes me really sad. But you know,
you have any pets?
I have a dog. I have a little puppy that's like he's like this big. You know, he's a dog you can kind of like carry. But he's like a little big to carry. Yeah. But he ain't like super, super small. But his name is Cub, because we thought he looked like a little bear cub when we got him. And now he's like a little bit bigger than that. But he's the cutest little dude. And he's actually on a walk right now with my sister and my mom. We've been taking him for so many walks. We call him W's because he knows the word walk. And so we have to say like, let's take Cub for a W. And then, but even now he's like learning the W. And so he's one of those dogs that gets super riled up when you say the word. And it's almost like he speaks English. Like, he knows what we're doing. Yeah. So he's
way too smart.
But he's been getting us through quarantine. I feel like he eases the tension amongst the family when we're all starting to get sick of each other. Like, he's a good dog to have.
That's so funny. How old is Cub?
He's going to turn 4 on May 20-something, or May 28th, I think. But yeah, me and the other Jack, we bought him together when we lived in LA in the same apartment. And we felt so bad. We we were on the road for half the time, and he was always in like very confined spaces, and we never truly potty trained him while we owned him. And we felt we felt like we were like neglecting him in a way, even though we gave him so much love. And so we sent him back to Omaha, Nebraska, where he's got like, acres of land to run around in the backyard and stuff like that. And he's like a true wild dog now who lives in Nebraska. So I'm very glad that we made that mature decision to let him go and live his life, because he's much happier here, and my mom takes such good care of him.
That's awesome, man. All right, so
got-
so I'm gonna throw this out. This, you heard it here first, 7:23 Eastern time on 420. So here's what you and I'm glad you asked me. So here's what you and Johnson should do. Right, check it out. So
Okay.
when your song kind of gets to its plateau, right, of the numbers,
Right.
record that, right, and then when Johnson puts out his record, same thing. Whoever loses has to rock the Tiger King mullet.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, it's just an idea. It could, you could bring back the Vine concept, maybe do a TikTok with it. You know what I mean? Have shave the head. Okay. Or you could cut his hair, he could cut your hair. It'll grow back. It'll be all right. You know what I mean?
It'll be fine. We can shave. We both had shaved heads before, anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a great. That is like one of the most creative challenges I've heard in a while.
It'd be awesome.
I think that'd be really cool. I got to talk to Johnson, see if he's down. But I don't know if you've ever seen his Twitter or anything, or maybe his Instagram. I don't know where he posted these pictures, but he's got a very full beard, and he can grow it. That's like one thing that he can do on demand. And so when he shaves his beard, he takes a lot of different stops. And one time, I remember he stopped and he had just like this like handlebar mustache.
Oh gosh.
Reminded me of Tiger King. I feel like he could pull off a mullet much better than I could.
Oh, but if he had that beard and he had a mullet, are you kidding me? Dude, I mean, you guys would be the most marketable team ever. It could be the best. It could be the best Jack and Jack reunion ever. It could be like a before and after. You know what I mean?
When we're ready, when we're coming back with new music, maybe we'll come out with mullets and just do a whole Tiger King Jack show. I don't know. I'm seeing all these comments in the bottom like, please don't shave your head. Don't do this.
No, that's staged. That's staged, man. They're supposed to say that. That's all part. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, you're right. There you go.
So the video though, I think it's super cool that your parents were involved in that, man. And I was talking to who was I talking to? Sammy. I was talking to Sammy a few weeks ago. Yeah.
No way, Sammy Wilk.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Yeah, he grew up with me and Johnson. We all grew up together.
Yeah. What tell me what's your thought process on being someone younger in on a platform like that, and what did the Justin Bieber, if you will, do right that say a younger child star, if you will, didn't so much? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you're asking, but at the same time, I don't like how earlier, I was saying I don't have
like from your experience.
From my experience,
yeah,
I think it literally comes down to work ethic. It's about how hard you're willing to work, and of course, you're going to be put in positions where some people have a leg up just because they were, I don't know, they were in the right place at the right time, and they got the right look, and they got signed by this person or whatever. There's always different circumstances, but in my opinion, I really do think it has a lot to do with the amount of work that you're willing to do. And I've even found that in my own success and in my own troughs as well, like times where I'm not doing so well. And, I've been fortunate enough to always be okay, like financially, but there's times where mentally you don't feel good about what you're doing. And there's times like that, in the past for me. And it really comes down to how much I'm working. Like if I don't feel like I'm working enough, my brain subconsciously knows that, and it gets sad, it gets depressed. And I feel like that's the way it works with a lot of people. And so, I'm not saying that just because this person might not have 100 million followers, that doesn't mean they're not working as hard as they can. I'm sure they're working very hard, but I really truly believe that anything is attainable. And I really truly believe that if you believe in yourself and you believe in achieving your goals, then you will. And you will, as long as you don't stop at anything to get to those places. So
I totally agree.
The way I look at it, but I don't know if I'm right,
No, I totally agree with you, man. And, and shout out to you and Johnson and Bieber and, all these guys who had success, at a young age and still continue that success, man. And that kind of transitions us back to your song, which I really like, man, because it has a smoother feel to it. You know, it has kind of a kind of a groove to it. You know, especially with Don being in that.
Yeah.
And you know, what is there? Do you foresee yourself doing more of this rhythm type stuff? Is there more pop stuff coming? Is it kind of a little bit of both? I mean, what do you see for yourself coming up in the future?
Okay, that's a great question because I agree with you. It's a very smooth song, and with Dawn on it, you know, he is so hip hop and so urban that I
Yeah.
feel it brings that element to the song.
Mm-hmm.
But in the future of Jack Gilinsky and the music that I release as a solo artist, it's gonna be all over the place. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like I would
Mm-hmm.
love to tell you that there's a lane, but the real lane that I'm in is just it's just mine. Like the only
Mm-hmm.
thing that
I
holds
like
all my
that.
songs together is my voice, you know. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
this next song that I'm gonna come out with is a little bit more on the poppy side, but at the same time,
Okay.
if you listen to My Love and this new song back to back, you'll know that that it's that it's the same kid because you can feel my energy. I bring this energy into the song that
Yeah.
I'm confident in, and I know that it's the right track for me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna put it out. And so I do have some really hip hop leaning stuff, and I have some more urban like hard tracks, and then I have the stuff that you just want to drive around and listen to and chill out, you know, like great music to listen to on 420. And then I have like all this other stuff that's just somewhere in the middle. And I don't know. I feel like for me, it's just all about my music taste. If I like the song,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to put it out. It doesn't matter if it's pop or jazz or hip hop or R&B.
Okay.
I'm going to put it out because it's just that I just want to put out stuff that I like because I find that's how you you know gain the followers that you truly want, like people who just
Absolutely.
respect your music taste and the things that you like. So that's my theory. We'll see if it works, but
Yeah.
well,
No, I
yeah,
love it. I
I'm
love
having
it,
a lot
man.
of fun with this first song, I will say, and
Yeah.
I hope you really enjoy it. I hope, like, you know, I only want people to support it if they truly like it. You know, that's the way that you find your true fans. So if
Yeah.
you like it, play it for your friends, play it for your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Any like, play it for your dog. Like, I want it everywhere. You know what
Play
I'm
it for
saying?
Cub.
Yeah, literally, I have before, and
Have you?
he's
What
honestly not so much a fan. He always
Cub didn't
walks
like
away.
it? Oh.
Listen, I have a theory that he likes it, but he wants to play hard to get. That's usually what, because he wants belly rubs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, Ruby, my dog, wants the same freaking thing. Like, come on, man. Really?
Sometimes I wonder, like, do you even love me and my family, or do you
You
go
just want me.
anywhere
Yeah, yeah. You just want
for the belly rubs?
you want the W's and you want the belly rubs and you want the food,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I'm with you, man. Hey,
Yeah, man.
before we jump off, man, how do we connect with you? I mean, obviously we're on IG now, but I mean,
Yeah.
aside from IG, I mean, how do we connect with you? How do we link with you? How do we follow? What's up next for Jack G?
Yeah, man. No, great question. I mean, of course, if you're in here and you don't know who I am, definitely on the top left, just click my name and it'll find out a little bit about me. I archived a ton of posts on Instagram, so I feel really guilty. I'm about to put a lot of my Instagram posts
Nice.
back. I forgot to do that last week, but I feel like that's really important in finding out who I am, so you can kind of stalk down to the beginning. But of course, there's my Twitter, which I'm talking a lot, like you said, interacting with fans
Mm-hmm.
and posting about new things that are coming up for me. So they're at Jack Gilinsky on pretty much every social media. If you want to follow me on TikTok, for some reason I can't get at Jack Gilinsky, but I'm trying. So it's at Jack G right now. But that'll
Okay.
change very soon. But as far as what's next, man, I would just say keep up to date on social media, and yeah, just know that I'm very passionate about music and acting, and I'm working on some things, you know, more so with like magazines. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that I wish I could be more specific about that I know
Yeah.
is, but I'm not obviously allowed to say
It's
everything.
just
But
it's just me and you here, bro. Everybody else left. Go ahead.
yeah, everyone left. Yeah, but yeah, just stay up to date. I really will make sure to post all of the big things that are happening on all of my social media outlets. So
Okay.
even if you only follow me on one of those, you'll see a big announcement about anything big that's happening on any social media outlet. So
Gotcha. Okay. Very cool.
that's the vibes with me, man.
I love it, man. Are you gonna perform a song for us?
You want me to?
Yeah, man.
All right. Okay. You want me to sing My Love?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hold up. Let me get this guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So listen, in quarantine, I picked up a new hobby, and that is playing the guitar. Like, I feel like I don't play the guitar that much in general, but since I've gotten home, you know, I've had a lot of time to kind of pick it up and learn the chords to this song, which I just kind of taught myself with the help of my guitarist who used to play with Jack and Jack. And so it's like, bear with me if this is super rough, but this is the vibe right now. I'm gonna perfect this so when I go to perform live, it'll be way better. All right.
Okay.
But here's the vibe. I'll give you like a verse and a chorus. If you're at home and you know the song, sing with me. All right, here we go.
All right.
I feel like you can't see like everything going on here. All right, here we go. If I gotta speak facts, even if we're on a break, you're still mine. You know I'm still yours. Long as we don't go and cry, step on lines. You got a new man, but I know it's all me you're missing, and that body don't lie. I'll be over there in a minute. Don't let too many nights go by before you try to make this right. Don't make me find someone who knows how to do the things you're doing. My love, my love, my love. Tell me what you're trying to do with my love, my love, my love. Show me you don't wanna lose it. Don't make me find someone who knows how to do the little things you do with my love, my love, my love. My love, my love.
That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
I'm working on it, man. It's going to get way better, but that's where it's at right now. I hope you enjoyed it, though.
Yeah, no, it was great, man. Shout out to you for being able to pick up that guitar and go, man. Not every artist can do that. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm trying to make it so I'm you know, more faceted in that way. I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can as an artist. So I feel like guitar is a huge part of that, man.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for having me on,
definitely, man.
And thanks for talking to me for so long. I feel like we were on here for a minute.
Man, it was a great conversation, bro. I mean, we got Cub in there. We got the Tiger King. We got the mullet challenge, the Jack and Jack reunion mullet challenge.
I can't forget about the mullet challenge.
Yes, don't forget about that.
Okay. I'm for sure texting him about that. Thank you for the idea.
Yeah, man.
For having me on. I really appreciate you and the whole station at Pittsburgh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Hopefully we get to see you soon here in the Berg, man.
I can't wait. I hope you're the best, man. And please stay safe, stay healthy.
Yeah, stay healthy too, man. All right. Thanks, Jack.
Have a good one.
You too, man.
Peace out.
All right, bye.